that biomedical number, which will be converted to one of our personal number. So morning we will start like regular checkup of our medical equipments. There will be a lot of pendings equipments from the different departments, like ICU is there, dialysis is there, then NICU is there, specialist, so many specialist equipment are there. So mostly we are handling like infusion pumps, then patient monitor, patient bed, then small device we took like thermoscan, thermometer, glucometer, the BP apparatus, this type of things. So if there is any issues, mostly we'll be attending, going to the department. It cannot, like for example, if one patient bed is having issues and there is a patient, so when patient is there, we cannot attend the calls. So in that case, one patient will be released, or patient will be shifted to the another bed. Then we'll be going there, or we'll bring to the whole department in order to rectify what is the issue, and based on the issue, we'll try to resolve the issues if there is any spare parts or whatever it is. So we'll be then morning will start like this. In the department, there will be always some pending works. Like now also, if I say there are so many infusion pumps, pumps are there. Some are having like door issue, cannot open. Some are giving wrong reading. And thermoscan, if we talk about like wrong reading, whether it is not correct. Then patient monitoring care. Now phototherapy is there. Sometimes there will be no power. There will be adapter issue. There are so many things are there. Then dialysis machines should be there. Also ventilators. There might be lot of issues are there, like technical error. Mostly we are getting. Then sometimes that auto cell will be expired. We have to replace the auto cell. We have to do the pre-use test, pre-use test to check whether the device is working properly and all the tests are passing before starting ventilation to the patient. So this will continue like from morning to afternoon, then afternoon we'll go for lunch break. And again, after coming back from lunch break, same thing. We have to handle we have to attend calls also. We have to go to the department It will be like from IGBs, and now there's another building that is called Thermovanto. That is also a tertiary level hospital. Just like a combination. There are also a lot of equipments like modern equipments are there. Like if you see cath lab is there, then heart lab machine is there, then state of the art TR machines are there, fluoroscopy machines are there. So if there's any issue like for X-ray machine there we should be attended. Then most of the equipments in our hospital they are under contract, like AMC is there, CMC is there, and annual maintenance. Then monthly PM, that is preventive maintenance, we are doing, then CMC is doing. So and also we have the online system. If there is any issues in the department, any medical device, they can create a call. They can create a call online. So it will be designated to be one person, one engineer to the department. So he will be the focus point to resolve the issue or to attend that call. Mm-hmm. And in addition, we are working for the, at the moment we are working for the NABH accreditation, that is Indian-based healthcare accreditation. So for that also a lot of validation, then calibration tools we are getting, then mandatory training, clinical training, then making aware about the medical device and how it functions to the especially doctors and nurse. So these are the like mostly attending call we are getting.
So while carrying out your duty, Sultan, do you need to be there whenever they do the surgeries in order to handle the equipments, whatever they use in the surgery theaters?
Yes, actually, for example, we have anesthesia ventilator. So the drugger, we have drugger anesthesia ventilator. So most of the time, there will be technical person, there will be doctors, there will be clinical nurse will be there. Then in biomedical presence also be there if there is any issues. Normally, before taking this anesthesia ventilator to the OT, we have to do all the checkup whether the machine is functioning properly. If there is any issues before operating or before taking to the OT, will resolve the issue. Then only they can you must start using this machines. And also while using, we don't know it's a machine. It might get any problem, any error
At
at
any
any time.
time, yeah, correct.
So yeah, so we have to be very much alert and we have to attend those type of calls immediately. Like if I talk about the recent experience, like yesterday we have one urgent call. Case was going, and all in a sudden the cylinder CO2 cylinder is finished. The cylinder was emptied. So patient was there on the bed. So definitely that in that situation, that surgeons and other staffs will be there. They will be like very much panicking. Like it's like a critical situation. So we had to immediately responded to within like 5 to 10 minutes. Attended and resolved these calls. So this type of things will be there. Mostly will be during the procedure, during the surgery. Mostly we will be there. If we are not there also, we will be like highly alert that we might get call any time for any issues.
Okay. So do you do open heart surgeries in your hospital?
Actually, we are having these heart lung machines. Machines are there, but because of this perfusionist, those who operate this heart lung machine, that position is still vacant. Is there couldn't find. So machines are there, cath labs are there. In near future, we are going to start those. I mean, all the setups are there already.
Okay. So now we have clear about your duties, whatever you are doing, whatever you are carrying out in your hospital, right? So
Yeah.
now let's talk apart from your hospital. So what are the opportunities for the biomedical engineering people you have in your area, or especially in Malay or in overall in Maldives, as long as you know?
Okay, actually, to be truthful, there's a huge lack of biomedical engineering in Maldives. As we know, this is very new field. Most of the people doesn't know what is the biomedical engineer. They will be confused and they will be in doubt. Well, they don't know exactly what we are doing and what are they handling. So in Maldives also, in Malay, we have tertiary level hospital, IGMS, then we have Medical Hospital. Then in Hulu Malay, there is a Trito Hospital that is foreign investment. Then we have Hulu Malay hospitals, and there are very recently also there are some hospital and clinics are coming. So most of the places there is a lack of staff, especially biomedical engineering. So mostly as locality is not available, they are hiring from abroad, mostly from India or Sri Lanka. List of the people, engineers are coming and they are doing all. At the moment, in the Ministry of Health, also I think they require biomedical engineer position. In the Health Ministry, I think only one, if I'm not mistaken, only one engineer is there who will be responsible for commissioning and installing or training doctors and nurse for this new medical devices. Mostly health ministry they will receive a lot of medical equipment as a health aid, like from WHO, World Health Organization, and JICA, like in Japan, that is JICA aid. So many equipments will be there. So I will say there's a huge scope for biomedical engineering in Maldives also. And in terms of salary, I would say yeah, it's quite good and quite luxurious. Yeah.
Okay. So these are the main things we have to focus more in order to give exact idea, because we are doing these kind of interview, especially we call it knowledge sharing session. from region to
Yeah.
region, right? So our subscribers or the students who follow us must know where do they have the opportunity to find out a job, right? So in the entire Maldives region, you say there's more vacants available for biomedical engineers, right? So
Yes. Yes.
in order to apply such jobs, what are the requirements as long as you know the particular candidate must have? Is the freshers allowed, or do they have to have some at least some experiences? If they need to have some experiences, how much experiences do they have? Do they need to have any ideas you have on it?
Yes. For the if I talk about like recent circulars, the requirements they mentioned, like if there's a master's candidate with master's, in that case there is no need of work experience.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say undergrad student, just like a freshers, just completed bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering. In that case, they are mostly asking for 2 to 3 years of clinical experience in healthcare or hospital setup.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, in order to find a job, let's say a candidate from Sri Lanka or India in our own regions, Bangladesh or Pakistan or wherever, right? We are from. In order to find a job and apply, what are the procedures they have to go through in order to find a job or in order to apply a job in Maldives?
Okay, so again, it depends whether it is a government organization or private organization. If it is government organization, there will be circular in the newspaper and social media, like Facebook and Twitter or LinkedIn. This type of social media, there will be circulars also on the paper. So any interested candidate they can apply, but before applying, they have to make sure that they meet their requirements. I mean, educational background, and then clinical experience, hands-on practical experience, and also as English spoken widely here, so there's a mandatory English language requirement also. So they will be mostly asking for the IELTS, which is like around 5.5 to 6 will be sufficient for the medical engineering position.
So you say in order to apply a vacant, in order to find a job in Maldives, a particular candidate must have an IELTS, a valid IELTS certificates on his hand.
Yes, if it is foreign candidates, yes.
Okay, so they have to do the
Also,
IELTS.
yeah, and also there will be for one position maybe there will be a lot of applicants. So the hiring authority or HR, human resource department, they will decide who is the best candidate, and after shortlisting, they will be calling interview for the shortlisted candidate, and based on the performance of the interview and academic background and clinical experience, then um, those candidates will be like a head. Mostly they will be hiring those candidates.
Okay. Uh, so let's say some people say in order to find a job in a foreign country, first they have to be there. For example, in order to find a job in Maldives, they have to travel
Yeah.
to Maldives and go to the offices physically in order to find a job. So how is it true, or they can find a job
No,
from their home and then they can get recruited?
not necessarily. Not necessarily. Candidate doesn't need to be here. They can come here only once they are selected and officially appointed. So before the selection, there will be a lot of verification will be there, like educational background verification will be there. They might contact university, which university they have studied and got a degree, whether it is valid or authentic or not. And also, if they are having clinical experience or experience certificate, if they submit, they might contact this organization whether he has been working there through there, and there will be interview session. There will be this formality. So online interview session.
Everything
So
will be
mostly they,
online, right?
yeah, mostly they will be using like Skype, Skype. So after selecting, only once they get send the appointment letter, then only they can come here. So it not necessarily need to be here, I mean physically before getting the selected.
Okay. So, is English enough in order to survive, in order to work in the Maldivian environments? Or do they have to learn Malay as well as a local language to survive or to perform well in the industry?
Okay, actually, here local language is so maybe that is the local language. So I cannot give options.
Sultan, I think the mic has some problems. Can you correct the mic? We cannot hear you clearly.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, now fine. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, actually, the local language here is maybe not giving options. There is much similarity with here, but we can use the independent language. So it is always great.
Sultan, sorry for the interruption. I think previously it was okay. Now the voice gets, no, it's not clear now. So is anything happened?
Hello, can you hear me?
It's better now.